Video will give you an overview of the Hero Learning System that we use with our LAMPWAY program through a partnership with a charter school called Way, Michigan. I'm going to log into a sample high school account. And let you see what that looks like. When the students first log in, they'll be taken to a dashboard area where their announcements will be, as well as things like showing their progress toward graduation. 100% complete would be all the way done with high school, where 25% would be done with ninth grade. So this student would be just starting their sophomore year of high school. If we click on our projects tab, that's going to take us to a page that has the 6 courses that are on this student's learning plan. Notice we have lots more courses available, but this shows you 6 courses that are chosen for our sample student here: Biology, U.S. History, English 10, Tech, PE, and Algebra Readiness. Our math program does go all the way through pre-calculus, and we offer biology, chemistry, anatomy and physiology, and earth space science as science choices. For history, we'll have U.S. history, world history, as well as civics and econ as part of the requirements. There's also lots of electives like cooking, psychology, global communication, and so on. If the student then were to say, I want to work on a U.S. history project, they'll click on the U.S. history tab here, and it's going to pull up all of the U.S. history projects, or I should say all the projects that have U.S. history in them, because we will see that some projects have multiple subjects available to earn credit in. In this case, for this very first project, 21st Century America, you'll see these little icons right here where there's a globe, that's a history icon. The books are an English icon, and the little art paint brush and is for visual arts. That means that there are strands available in all 3 of those subjects throughout that project. So if we go ahead and open up the project, it's going to take us to our main project page, which is broken down into modules. It'll always start with a project overview, which allows the student to get an idea of what the project is about and if it's something that they would like to work on today. Then they'll go into Module 1. Module 1 is then broken down into an overview and a certain number of steps. It could be 2 steps like this one, plus the check your learning, or there might be 4, 5, even 7 or 8 steps in here, just depending on what the project entails. So in the overview, we have a video about the Cold War. When we go into step 1, we'll see there's something to read, there's another link for a video, some more reading, some more videos, and an additional resource there about the Gulf War. Their objective here is under the practice their learning and in incomplete sentences and in your own words, answer the following questions. So they should have been able to find the answers to those questions from the videos and articles that were provided up there. They can then type their answer directly into this answer box, or a safer option is to type their answer into their Pages doc or their Word document, depending on which kind of computer they are on, so that they can just copy and paste from there, but continue to keep a hard copy on their computer. They'll click the Save Answer button there, and it will submit. It'll look something like this, where it says Checkpoint Step 1. It gives the date and the time that it was submitted. They'll go back up, move on to step 2. Which has more videos for them to look at and some other sentences. It also reminds them to cite all the sources that they have used. And the nice thing with the videos is that they can often just copy or highlight this and copy it, and then change the date here to the date that they watched it. Finally, they have to complete the Check Your Learning. This is kind of a final summary of that module. And it says choose one of the activities below. This one just has one activity. Choose your own adventure. We always believe we could have made a better choice. Why did we make that choice then and there? What prevented us from seeing or thinking clearly and foreseeing the better choices? You will be producing a choose your own ending book or comic book. You can make a handwritten or professional version. And then they give some scenarios here. And they can choose their scenario. There's lots of documents here on how to brainstorm for their story, a video on writing a rough draft. There's a template to make it into their own book or comic book. There's some information on how to edit it and proof it and capitalization and punctuation rules, as well as videos on how to cite their sources. Finally, when they finish, they will drag or put their file in here from their OneDrive or Google Drive or drag it over from their desktop and click to submit the module. This is showing that this module will be submitted to a social studies expert, a language arts expert, and a visual arts expert. Our experts are certified teachers online, and they will grade that, and they will issue an award letter that shows how the student did, offer suggestions on how they could make improvements if needed. Grades are given as a 1, 2, or 3, 3 being the highest, which equates to an A on their transcript, a 2 a B, and a 1 a C. All students can revise 1s and 2s in order to earn a 3 if they choose to do so. So our projects are set up like that. They have all different learning objectives and activities to do in order to show that the student understands the material that was presented in the lessons. Sometimes they will write a paper, sometimes they'll make a movie or draw something to go with theirs, or as in that last case, you saw that they were making a book in order to show the knowledge that they had learned from the project. This icon here, my work plan, kind of correlates with these down here. You can at any time put a project into your work plan by clicking on the tab in the project that says add to my work plan. And this is just a nice spot to keep your projects. Any project that is started automatically goes into the work plan so that it's easily accessible. Each student is given an internal email address so that they can email within our program to our experts, to other students, and to their mentor. They cannot email outside of our school group for safety. There's also the online chat feature so that they are able to chat with the experts. They can see the little icons and they can hover over and see that this expert works in social studies. So if they're having a social studies question on a project, they can chat that teacher or English or math and so on. They can also chat other students to collaborate on a project together. We also have one-on-one tutoring available, as well as what we call our live lessons. Students can request to work with an expert. So if they wanted to work with someone on a social studies project, they could click on book a lesson and it would pull up an online calendar where they could choose a date or time that would work best for them and get that scheduled. And then that teacher will meet up with them online and help them through the project. We also do live sessions, which can be found on the student's homepage, listed out each week by subject and project. I scroll down here in the announcements thing. The student will then just click on the link if they wanted to attend this economics live session on this project. The expert in charge would help walk them through that project so that they can earn their credit. Because we are a year-round school, students earn 0.5 credits or a half a credit per month, equaling out to the 6 credits a year, which allows them to advance to the next grade, as well as earn enough credits in order to graduate. We also offer dual enrollment for students starting in 10th grade. If they are on track and doing well and pass their college entrance test, they are eligible to dual enroll in one course per semester. Their junior year, they can dual enroll 2 courses per semester, so they can start earning that college credit while still in high school. They are still required to earn the 0.5 credits in the Hero Learning System while they are dual enrolling, but it's a great opportunity to get some of that college tuition paid for. It also includes books. Way provides computers and internet if needed for each student. We have lots and lots of resources available throughout the program. So please let us know if you have any questions, and we will help you get set up.